looking at this episode of YouTube where we were getting some great photography of Rika as she's starting to really gain confidence and really kind of intermingle with the Arctics in a lot of different circumstances. For a while there, she was taking the comfort of the medical pen, and she wasn't really straying too far into the woods. Here she is coming out of the den, looking at Axel. Axel's got a little bit of scent rolling meat on his neck there from various carcasses that we have around, but she's not the only one coming out of the den looking around for the other pack members. This is Axel in a reverse scenario with Rika at the top investigating. So wolves are social carnivores. There is no doubt social behavior is a big part of life here, and as she tries to integrate in this pack, she will continue to learn and watch and mimic what they do. So at 6 months of age, she weighed in at 69.8 pounds on Tuesday. So she is moving right along as far as gaining her potential. Here you're going to see a couple of interesting behaviors, a little bit of a stiff leg jump, kind of inviting Grayson to get up and play, but a lot of appeasement behavior and a lot of social submission. She's going to roll over for Grayson, encouraging him to interact with her. Certainly feeling very, very comfortable. That relaxed roll-on back body posture definitely shows that she's not concerned about Grayson being near her. Again, Grayson's never been the issue. Grayson has always been comforting to her. She's more tractable to Grayson. It's Axel that's kind of a little bit more of the issue. But in the last couple of weeks, I'd say we're seeing an increase of interactions with her and Axel. But they're a little bit more, I wouldn't say antagonistic, but they're certainly more jaw-sparring, more jumping, more riding up, although Axel did have a brief moment last week on the Explore.org cam where he rolled over in an excited play session with Rika. So the rolling over here is likely stimulated by the fresh snow. Again, it's something to smell. It's definitely a new stimuli to a pup who's never seen snow. So she definitely loves snow. She's going to get a lot of it. We're expected to have 10 to 12 inches by Monday morning here. So as we get into the heart of the winter season, you're going to see probably a little bit increase in some dominance. You're going to see a little bit more jaw sparring. You're going to see probably a little bit more competition. And Rika's going to try to figure out who she wants to kind of pair with. She is the only female in here, so she's going to likely start showing a little bit of favoritism to one wolf over the other. And at this point, it seems like it's Grayson, but Axel's right in the mix as well. So Grizzer is also going to demonstrate a few behaviors here. This is caching behavior. So again, as a 17-and-a-half-year-old, we feed him every day breakfast. He does get a deer leg or some larger scraps throughout usually on Saturday night when the exhibit pack's getting their carcass, and he will carry it around. He will cache it. There's a matter of fact a beaver still on the east side from last week. He's also very good at scent marking, so we always watch his tendons because it's back legs, the weakness of his back legs, to see, how he does. And he follows through with a scrape on the ground, and that scrape is to broadcast his scent. So clearly he is understanding the kind of behaviors of marking, so his cognitive ability to do that kind of display of behavior is really good. Obviously, ravens know his caches, and so ravens will often steal his cache. So Grizzer is going to do what's called an overmark here. An overmark is intentionally marking a spot that had a food resource or another wolf urination. So different than just an elimination, which he did before. This is an overmark to try to tell the ravens that it's his cache. Of course, ravens don't listen to that. So thanks for watching, and we'll keep you informed on Rika's weight. We do weigh her every Tuesday, so hopefully we'll watch her grow and gain some height and enjoy the winter season.